Hi, welcome to the Garden Fix. I'm Rob and I'm in Zone 6B, Western Pennsylvania. Today in the Garden Fix, I'm going to be giving you an update on some of the plants that we have that we planted last year to see how they fared through our harsh winter that we had this year. So let's take a look. So the first thing I wanted to talk about are the Chinese hollies that we have in the front of our house. On the ends, we have two female hollies. And if you watched the video we had a little earlier in the year, it was probably in January, when we had a really cold spell and everything had fallen off of this. All the leaves have fallen off of the females, but not the male, which is in the center. And I was afraid it wasn't going to grow back. But as you can see, we just cut it back a little bit. And so if you have Chinese hollies and they get winter damage, it looks like they can come back pretty quickly because this is leafing out all over. One of the things that we planted last year was a very popular shrub, a sunshine ligustrum. And this sunshine ligustrum was planted kind of late. And we were worried that, that the deep freeze was going to really hurt it. And it actually kind of did. We were worried that it was going to die. This was bare. All the leaves fell off of it. And it was about this high with just a bunch of twigs. And so we just cut it back, and you can see that it's fleshing out from the bottom pretty good. So it looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to be very healthy. And sunshine ligustrums are hardy in zone 6 to 10. And this guy should get, or possibly can get, up to 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. And it will have beautiful bright yellow leaves on it. Also last year, towards the end of fall, we planted two plants behind this iris garden here. The first plant I wanted to talk about is the nandina obsession that we planted. Now, a nandina obsession is hardy in zone 6 through 10, and it can get up to 3 feet tall and about 3 feet wide too. And this nandina obsession really took beating in the winter, as you can see. But there is still some growth shooting up from here. And, you know, it actually had more growth than this about a month ago. And then we got another frost and it killed away the new growth on it. So the problem with this nandina obsession, though, from what I've been reading, is that it is a slow grower. So we're going to have some patience with this guy. Just across from him, we planted a touch of gold holly, and almost the same situation here. A lot of dieback from the winter, the harsh winter we had, but you can see that this is springing up some new growth on the bottom, and I'm hopeful this is going to be okay. A touch of gold holly can get about 2 feet tall and sometimes 4 feet wide, and it is hardy in zone 6 to 9. In one of our other videos, we did a big planting job in this little area by this raised bed. We put in 2 yuccas, we put in a St. John's wort, and we moved snapdragons, or we attempted to move them. So let's talk about those. First off, the yuccas. The yuccas, no problem at all with this winter. Got through it perfectly. They look fantastic. The same with the St. John's wort. St. John's wort looks wonderful and healthy. Looks great. Now, the biggest surprise of all is how these snapdragons, which are usually annuals, we put them in here and they both have put them right next to each other. They both have come back wonderfully and they look like they're going to be okay. The last update I want to give you is on our minuet weigela that we planted, and that was last year as well. And this little minuet weigela has sprung to life and is actually blooming. Look at this cute little guy down here. This minuet weigela, surprisingly, can get 3 feet tall and 5 feet wide. So I don't know about calling it minuet very much, but it is looking pretty good. Don't mind these maple helicopters that have carpeted our garden. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to introduce to you is our newest member of the garden here, and that is this purple leaf sand cherry that we planted right here. Now, a purple leaf sand cherry can get 4 to 5 feet tall and 4 feet wide. And as you can see, it has this marvelous maroon foliage that is going to last all summer, spring, summer, into fall. I think we probably missed out on the flowering season on this, but in springtime it is supposed to get white flowers, but we'll see. I'm not sure if we missed out on it or not, but it's going to look great in this little central area. It should get, like I said, 4 to 5 feet tall, which would take it up to about right here, and that would be a nice backdrop and add a little privacy to this little bench that we have back here. Okay, that's all for today, guys. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. That would be really helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to do that. And look us up on Instagram too. We've got a lot of material that we post on there, and join the family. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the garden.